Bum-ba-da-dum. Howdy, y'all. Banjo Ben here. Let's learn a basic melody version of Away in the Manger. We're going to do it in the key of G, which is great because it's easy to play and it's a wonderful key to sing it in. And that's what we love to do, sing Christmas carols, right? So we're going to learn this today. If you do want to learn more, this is part of a Build-A-Break lesson that I have over on the website, benjabenclark.com, where we take the basic melody, then we make it a little bit more tasty. We add some other scale notes in and talk about that. So if you want to check that out, you can. I'll have a link in the description. But today, I just want to teach you this basic melody to it. So make sure your guitar's in tune. And what's really cool about this song is that it only uses the major scale, okay? And it's not a huge range of notes. So if we're doing the key of G, it's the top note in the melody is going to be this D note up here. And the bottom note of the melody is going to be the D note down here. So we've just got this one octave span, right? So we're not jumping all over the place, which is often the case with Christmas songs. Christmas songs are notorious for being a bit difficult to sing. The intervals can be really interesting, and lots of other chords that are outside of the major diatonic chords. But not for this one. And again, the scale notes are just the major scale. So in order for us to find the melody notes, we need to know the G major scale, particularly in between these two notes. So let's just establish that first before we pull any tab up. Make sure we know this. Let's start on the D string down low. Then we go to the second fret, then the fourth fret. Then we arrive at the root, the tonic note of the key, the G. Then the second fret, open string, first fret, third fret. Let's do it together. So we're playing a G major scale, but we're starting on the fifth tone of the scale tone, and playing up. So we're going D to D with a G in the middle. And we're just doing that because that's where the melody is going to fall for Away in the Manger. Not only is the melody going to be made up of those notes, but it's often going to just follow the scale itself while repeating a few notes. So let's go up to the top of that scale. I'll give you the tab here in a while, but let's use our ears right now. Let's go up here, and we need to be able to hear the melody in our head. Away, and then let's just walk down the scale that we just learned. Away in a, and then we repeat a note here for mange, main, and then we keep coming down, jer, and then we come down to the G note, and we repeat that, and then we keep going. Okay, so we play all of those major scale notes from the top note down to the bottom. We just repeat a few of them as we go. Play it with me. So the cool thing about this melody is that line that we just learned is going to be repeated for the third line of the melody. So we've already got half of the melody learned. Now, when we go to the next line, we're going to start down low. Can you do that much with me? So we go down to that low D string, and we're only doing 2 frets, the second fret on the D string and the G string. Let's do it again. Now we're going to walk down the scale, starting with that 4th fret. And then open strings. I'll give you the tab here in a while. Let's just use our ears. So maybe you pause the video and see if you can put 2 of those phrases together. Let's try it again. This one's easy, it's right down the scale. Now we stay down there. Open, open. Now we repeat the first line. Now we have a big jump here, not a drop. We're going to climb. We're going to go from all the way down here to almost a full octave up. We're going to go up to the 1st fret. And then we're going to walk it back down the scale. And then, let's just try that much. Ready? back to the 2nd fret. Watch this last part. That one's a little tricky because we're having to fret 2 frets at the same time. 2, 2, 4, back to the root. So that whole last phrase, starting with jumping up. There's the whole basic melody for Away in the Manger. Let's try it again together with no tab. Then I'm going to put the tab up here, I promise. But this is great ear exercise. Let's try it together. If you can't follow along, just repeat it or work your way through it and use the tab if you need to. 1, go. Open. Now let's do some repeating. Sorry. Now we got the big jump coming. Walking down, walk down again. Now our 2 frets at once. And that's a great key, like I said, to sing it in. Now, you may want to build upon that. You may want to learn the chords. You may want to add some other scale notes in there to make it a little bit prettier, a little bit more complex of a solo. If so, then I've got the whole lesson over on the site. You just search for Away in the Manger, Build a Break, and you'll find that. But now let's play it through one time with the tabs on the screen, just to go ahead and make sure there's no question as far as where we're putting our fingers. But I'd love for you to use your ears as much as possible. Here we go. 1, 2. That's easy. This walks right down the scale. Open. Now we get to repeat. Merry Christmas, y'all. If you want the tab download for this, as well as other solos, again, follow the link in the description. I'd be honored to have you on board as a Gold Pick member at the site. If you join as a Gold Pick member, you get access to hundreds of lessons, like over 250 lessons for guitar alone. And then there's banjo and mandolin too. So Merry Christmas, y'all. Hope you enjoyed learning this basic version of Away in the Manger. It's important to learn the basic melodies, and then we can begin to build on those and create other solos.